Hey everyone, Karen McCoy here, and welcome to the Real McCoy. All right, so you're in the gym training really hard. You got a really stubborn body part to have to work. So what do you do if you're trying to work through that body part? This is what I say. If you've got a body part that's tough to work and it's your sticking point, what you need to do, please keep this in mind, is find somebody that had to work through the same challenges as you, okay? So, for example, if you have trouble working your abs and you can't see them, you don't have the definition, they're not where they want to be, don't ask somebody who's younger than you, or don't ask somebody who can naturally build the abs. I remember seeing an interview once with Ava Cowan. Now, Ava Cowan, as you guys probably know, is one of the top physique athletes in the US. She is known for her abs. They are amazing. They're washboard. They're like that 12 months of the year, and she looks amazing. And she even says there's not a day that goes by when she's not in the gym when somebody comes up to her and says, please tell me what you do for your abs. This is what she says: I'm genetically gifted. I've never had an issue with abs. I've never carried fat there. They've always shown through. Ask me another question. And I love that because she even knows herself that she's genetically gifted in that area. She is one of the top athletes around, and she's known for her abs. The other one is Tom Venuto. Tom Venuto is a well-known natural bodybuilder. He's amazing, he rocks, but he is known as Mr. Abs. Again, I'm not taking away from these people. They work hard, but that is a genetic place where they're gifted. So what you need to do is you need to find somebody that had the same issue as you. Do not ask somebody who's genetically gifted how they work something, because they're actually not going to know. And it's interesting how many people don't even know that they're genetically gifted in that area. Those that are in touch with their body and have trained for a long time know it, but there are still some that go, well, I do this and I do that, and it seems to work for me. You also have to look to your parents. Sorry, but I mean, that makes sense, okay? So maybe look to your parents when they were a little bit younger, maybe a little bit leaner, and you can kind of see the body type happening there. So, for example, if you want a nice hard butt, are you going to ask your 21-year-old trainer in the gym how she gets her nice hard butt? I wouldn't. I remember at 21 it was a lot easier, and if I was lean, I didn't carry any fat there, so it naturally showed through. What you need to do is you need to ask somebody like me, a 51-year-old woman who has trouble and had trouble building a shapely, harder butt because I neglected it for years. And so what is my secret? Getting in there and working it? Squats, man. You just got to squat, and you got to squat heavy, and you got to squat often. And that's what worked for me. Now, if I was looking around, I would say I'm not genetically gifted, and that's what I would have said years ago. I just didn't have it in me. However, what I know and what I want you guys to remember is you got to put in the effort. Do not back off on your laurels and say, I can't ever build that body part because she's genetically gifted and I'm not. You don't know your potential until you walk into it in its fullness. So what I'm saying is intensity and consistency can many times beat out someone else who's genetically gifted, because sometimes, and please don't come down on me about this, but sometimes people that are genetically gifted will be not quite as into it in the gym. They'll back off a little bit because they've got that under their belt and they don't have to work as hard at it. It's interesting. It's the same with, I don't know this to be true, but thin people versus bigger people in the gym. The thinner women often don't train near as hard as the bigger women because thin is in, and because society says they're more acceptable when they're thin, and they think because they're thin they're more fit. So they actually don't have the oomph behind them. And it's the bigger women, the women that have more to overcome, that train harder. So if you have a body part or several body parts that are hard to overcome, that are hard to train, just know that you can always change the shape. There is progress with every single workout. Can your butt take the shape of this person's butt that's been doing it and she's been doing it since she was 15? Maybe not. It also depends on your musculature, where the tie-ins for your muscles and tendons and ligaments are, your joint length, your limb length, your joint stability, mobility, your range of motion, all that kind of stuff. So your body is built differently than everybody else's. So it may be that you won't have the same shape in, say, your shoulders or your deltoids as somebody else would, because your body's not built that way. But what you can do is you can walk into your full potential. So I want you to be the best you can be. Not the best competitor or the best butt or the best triceps. I want you to be the best that you can be and be your own personal best. And when you walk around every day with that intention, you will go into the gym and you will try your best. And I promise you there is progress with every single workout. So, genetics, yes, some people have them. Guess what? You have them in some parts of you as well. Take a look. You may have calves that you never had to train before, and they're nice and high and full and round. There may be parts about you, I know you have them. We never focus on those. We always focus on what we don't have. So, if you're having issues, find somebody that had the same issues that's similar to you. It would make sense to find somebody that's your gender, your age, kind of your body type. If you're going and asking a woman that naturally grows a lot of muscle, or she's been in athletics for a long time, that may not be the right person to ask. It also is important when you choose a trainer that that trainer has the knowledge and the track record behind her to be able to know this stuff. And that's where sometimes an older trainer rocks, because they've walked the walk a little bit more. So let's not buy into genetics. Let's not say that we can't do something because genetically we're not gifted, and they are. You just don't know. All I'm saying is go work it, ladies, because I promise you there is progress in every single workout, and tenacity and focus and consistency rocks. All right, go hit the gym. See you later.